Hey, hi, this is my presentation of Edgar Allan Poe. So when I began this project, my goal was to explore the themes and the elements of Edgar Allan Poe's poetry, specifically focusing on The Raven and Annabel Lee. So one aspect that might be confusing is my analysis of the haunting tone and its impact on the reader. My main claim is that both The Raven and Annabel Lee shows Poe's mastery in conveying deep emotional despair and the presence of lost love. In The Raven, the persistent refrain of nevermore emphasizes the narrator's descent into madness and hopelessness. Similarly, in Annabel Lee, it portrays an internal love that transcends even death, highlighting the narrator's enduring grief. Also, I just want to add that Edgar Allan Poe's personal experiences had a profound impact on his poetry. I guess his life was filled with tragedy, a lot of tragedy and loss, which deeply influenced the themes and emotions in his work. For example, Poe lost his parents at a very young age. His mother died of tuberculosis when he was just 3 years old, and his father had abandoned the family before that. This early experience of loss and abandonment is reflected in the recurring themes of death and mourning in his poems. He also faced financial difficulties throughout his life. Even despite his talents in writing, he struggled to make a stable living. This constant battle with poverty and the stress can be seen in the despair and hopelessness that is pervaded in many of his works. Poe's romantic relationships were also marked by emotions and tragic endings. His wife, Virginia Clem, whom he married when she was 13, died of tuberculosis after a long illness. The love and grief he felt for her are evident in poems like Annabel Lee, where he writes about a love so strong that endures beyond death. He also struggled with mental health, including bouts of depression and substance abuse, which are mirrored in his poetry. The Raven, for instance, which delve into themes of madness and torments of a grieving heart. He also was fascinated by the concept of death and what lies beyond. This is a recurring theme in his poetry, which probably influenced by the many deaths he witnessed in his life. So his work often explored the idea of the soul's journey after death, as seen in Annabel Lee and The Raven. So in summary, Poe's personal experiences with loss, poverty, love, and mental health struggles profoundly shaped the themes and tone and emotional depth of his poetry. I believe his works are a reflection of his own life's tragedies and his attempts to cope with them through his writing. Okay, so this is just an overview of my slideshow. I feel like I'm going too fast. Okay, so when I began this project, like I said, I was trying to make an understanding of his poems, and which really helped me to understand and learn about Gothic literature. At the start of the semester, I had a little bit of understanding of Gothic literature and poetry, but now, since reading his poems, it helped me get a better insight and analyze them. So I feel like this project overall just helped me learn and